Hi guys, Spinosaurus Reviews here, and today I'm going to do a review on the Safari Ltd 2022 Cryolophosaurus. So let's get into it. Absolutely beautiful sculpt, once again by Doug Watson. This dinosaur, obviously one of only very few to come out of Antarctica. Really bizarre crested theropod, and yes, Safari have done an amazing job recreating this guy. So let's get into the head here. The head is actually very reminiscent of Dilophosaurus with the sort of notched upper jaw there. See, hopefully it'll focus for me. There we go. Really fine detail in the teeth. Painted very well as well. Very little to no paint spill on this guy. Mouth also done with a sort of wet look. Really large nasal opening, and ears also sculpted and painted in there. And then we get onto the bizarre crest. So obviously you see some depictions where this is split off into two and it's two separate crests. There is evidence to suggest it was just one. And obviously, like most birds and other crested animals, this would have probably been more for display, so it probably would have been brightly coloured, hence why they've gone for the red. On the back it is the same sort of purple colour that runs down the dorsal of this animal, which is an odd choice. Obviously the base colour is this normal brown to orange that Safari like to use on the theropods, and the top of the head down the dorsal is sort of like a lavender colour. It's really nice to see. Going into the hands, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, but also a little fourth finger sculpted in there, which is nice because obviously crested theropods were seen to be a little bit more primitive, so things like Ceratosaurus, with the exception of Abelisaurs, they were seen to be a lot more primitive, so Dilophosaurus, Ceratosaurus, so they were seen to have sort of 3 main claws and then a little tiny sort of fourth finger that was pretty much on the way out. Obviously underside is used sort of like an off-white, dirty cloaca on this one. Nice little detail there. Nice to see on the theropods. I do have to check the herbivores actually at some point. I'm pretty sure they'll have them as well. It wouldn't just be the carnivores, but really nice banding into this nice orange tail here. Very colourful sculpt they've gone for with this guy. But yeah, nice sort of darker colour used on the tail there with the sort of light orange. Really nice. Nicely proportioned animal as well. It's about the same size as their concavenator, so they scale quite well to their bigger theropods. You know, this guy wouldn't have been huge, around the 20 something foot mark. I believe early to mid Jurassic for Cryolophosaurus. Obviously one of the very few dinosaurs actually found in Antarctica. But yeah, scalation is beautiful as well. Really fine. This guy does have the bird-like scales on the feet, which some Safari models are now lacking. Mine has, oh no, not on this model. But yeah, really nice sort of muscle detail as well. Legs aren't too beefy, they're not too skinny. Fairly chunky arms, really nice. Safari doesn't really tend to have a problem with proportioning their animals. Collect Day tend to do a lot better job when their theropods have stands. If they do a theropod without a stand, it tends to throw the proportions right off. But Safari never seem to have that problem. but Collect 8 do work in a different scale, generally a lot smaller than Safari. But yeah, absolutely stunning model for 2022. No issues should you have standing this guy. Stands very well on its own. Sorry about the angle, it's just the tripod. I'll bring it down, there we go. Yeah, no problem standing this figure. Obviously, if you knock it, it will fall. It's not super sturdy, but it's sturdy enough to be placed without any real issue. But yeah, that is my review on the 2022 Cryolophosaurus. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Bye.